you remember where you were on that stage and do? As far as you can remember, and make it happen here, and that's not bad.
And
But remember, if anybody feels any position or person is dangerous or nerve-wracking, you need to know that. I don't want anybody to feel, I'm going to fall, I'm going to slip, I'm going to start. It has to be safe for everybody. And there's nothing. But certainly, nothing more.
so we should.
Are these offences that are going to be?
That's, you tell me. And George is supposed to come and, yeah, so we don't work to that, we'll just use what we have tonight.
So that's not defense.
This is the fence and there's the part.
All right. And it's not going to be, we can always see you. The other thing is, from where are you all going to enter? So we're going to have all the audience seated. The stage is going to be set, the pianist is going to be there, the pianist is going to be there.
There's no backstage.
Okay.
There's no big enough place.
So they'll have to
they'll
fit
just
in.
from here.
Okay, so can you all go to the places carefully when you land on stage, once you settle into the row? Go to that and have to work back. Go to where you used to be on stage.
And if you don't know, just go somewhere.
You don't know where, give you a number. And find it. All the time.
Email offside for last time, but yeah.
Not there, probably 19 to hang out, but they will the people who were here.
Sit down and up. Those players, singers, who weren't in the original, would you mind staying here? So you can they were, and then you can put you in heights and places. You were saying,
I'm sorry, I thought you had this file on. Okay.
no, I just wanted to see you.
You're right.
Has never been in before. None of you have been in before, correct? Beauty. So you were all here before, and you guys were all here before, correct? Were you not? Okay. I thought you were. No.
We were in the audience.
Right. Okay, can you go to positions where you were when the curtain started?
Yeah.
You were there?
I was there, I don't know where I went to work, so I ended up on the fence.
You ended up around,
On the fence.
and the fence was at the back.
Yeah.
You can't have it that was the hey, we're all over 12, we're like that. That just died, this is the play over there. All right, so, good. Now, all the singing that I'm taking, you're not in the mental state of, I've got to be with my sopranos, with my altos, with my tenors. You will sing whatever, wherever you are, correct? And feel safe.
Some of them will need support.
Well, that's what I want to know.
Yeah, if you
I want to know if stand over there in the club.
We were a long time steps on. We spent time back in the
What people know is a group, and I know that, right, do four, right? Okay. And you weren't in it before? You weren't in it?
I was.
I couldn't hear that this is the same, so Jeanette just said that on stage in Rio, we were kind of clumped by sections. So Eileen's over there, and Jeanette's over there, and there's friends. We got those friends here tonight. And so, and Michelle, so
We were on. Diane and I were back.
okay, well, we'll have risers, so that will be good.
Now, as the musical, would you prefer your singers vocally to be in the soprano?
Do you mind if I play some?
No,
Okay, great.
not at all. I want you and them to feel comfortable.
Okay, so let's have Mark and Mark and Scott, go stand behind David a little bit. How about Bill and Nat go kind of stand behind Lou? And Jim, stand on the floor, kind of between Darlene and Sebastian. Where are you? Come and stand in front of Liz and behind Jim. But not on the steps, on that. So you're down on the first level of the step. And so you're near Jim. And then Milton.
So I brought a walker, just positioned
Okay,
somewhere.
that'd be great. Darlene, would you mind getting this walker and put it beside you? But kind of angled, but. John, can you go sort of on this side? This side, Justin? Yeah. And then you're all up to this. Wow. It's a great. Stand on the second stair, so it would be kind of in front of Lou. And Jeanette stands. Jeanette, can you step down? Oh, sorry. You're right. Step down, please. And you and then Jeanette, you're standing. And Lou, you'll be up with Eileen and a whole bunch there. John, can you go up by Eileen? And one more up. And over toward the John, over toward the pulpit more. And Tom, you're a bass one. So the rest, okay, great. Then let's have you in front of Eileen on the first step. So behind Darlene, in front of Eileen and John. Okay, good. And then the LTC. Could we have Jim and Darlene step forward? Jim and Darlene step forward, and Milton step forward. Step Harry on the floor. And Antonina up on the top level on the inside of Gail. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And Susie and Bart over there. On like where the flowers. what you don't like about this.
Cheryl, Ellen suggested it might be good for you to have a couple chairs up there so that you can move from one side to the other. Okay. Thank you.
All right. So, there's a general feel throughout whatever we do with this. It's going to be very boring. Whenever you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, we need to know. If I say, run up that stairs backwards, you must say, I can't run. Okay? So if you don't feel comfortable, safe, whatever this is doing, let us know, her and us, so we can stop and make it safe for everybody. That's the most important thing. You are more important than music.
No.
Than music. But we need you to make music. So we need you safe. And, all the way through, you know where you are, you feel safe, you feel balanced, you know where you're going to next, and so does everybody else. So it's not like rehearsal. But we'll get there with rehearsal. That's what the rehearsal is for. To make sure we all know where we are, when we move, how fast we move, where we're going to, who's coming first then in this class. So we all know that. So to start with that, check out now where you all are, who's next to you, who's near you, right? And now I'm going to say, everybody come down and mix up. So when I clap my hands, I want you to go back to where you are now. Without rushing, without pushing, without slipping, without hurting, take time. So you get to know who's super hard, very important, especially in a place like this. And really one thing. Alright, so when I cut my hands, okay, you just slowly get up, and if all is seated, the lines are down, shimmy,
Have the feather playing.
not this time. We'll work that into the corner. So when I turn my hand up,
Where are we actually coming from though?
that's what we have to work out. I'm confident. I think we can't, once the audience is seated, we can't bring in from there because the bring the pile of puffer, that's about it. So we bring it in from here. So we bring the audience in, we give a signal from stage manager or whoever, and say, right, and we'll mark that, and we walk into the back there, and we come in, and once you're into this space, you're not here anymore, you are in center. You understand? So the minute you get into the space, you become the and you move and walk fast where you're going to, who you know in the town, etc., etc. All that good stuff. And that helps the audience also start to get to know who's who. So let's start again and then we'll start from the back. Begin that. Everybody stand. You all know where you're going now. Everybody stand where you are. Without clapping. Slowly and always checking that you're not going to fall or trip or hurt anybody. Rather relax and sorry. Ready? And
That is is not a stable place to put anything. It's very well.
How was that? How did you feel?
Great.
Okay, now where you are now, positioning in terms of heights of other characters in front of you, singers. Can you all see Cheryl? Will you be up?
No, I don't want to be up because I might actually be down.
You might be down, like sitting, or gonna dig it in your
There's no orchestra.
This is the place.
Is there no orchestra?
There's no church.
That's just the piano.
Now, can you all see her?
Where are your hands gonna be? Can you see her?
Remember that in the back, you're going to be elevated.
Yes, can you see her? And you can't.
So everybody can see her hands?
No.
Well, just move a little bit.
So adjust yourself so that you can see. Happy?
Good.
Happy?
Yeah. If I might be too far out.
How long do you stand in that position?
Probably not very long. I only sing for a few measures, so.
And then where do you
I'm guessing, though nobody's told me, I'll be back there in front of John and
go? Right.
sort of.
So here's the next
Little
little
spot.
bit. So we're going to make a little travel through. But remember, you're all now characters. Not you. You're not a bass soprano or tenor, you're a character. And this is your time. You're telling a story, you're telling each other stories. So it's the way you interact with each other, just a little nod or a move, welcome, so that it's natural fabric. It's not like Three Blind Mice and Who's Your Father? None of that nonsense. So you start us off, do you? The whole thing.
Yeah, with the yoke.
Right. So let's try them once more. This time we're going to do it right back. Okay? Now notice who's going to be in front of you and who you're going to be behind. So we'll start immediately when you get there, you know where you're going to be in the lineup. So go back, get in the lineup, and you know who's going to be in front of you. Let's try it once more. I know it's boring, but if we don't get it right, it looks like it's enough. And you're not getting it right.
Go down.
Yeah, on this side.
Just like go down. Marina, can you see me okay?
There can be no sound there. That's all you see. It's silence until you start singing. Got it? You start to feel that I'm not you. Alright, so I'll go there and I'll check and then in you come. Yeah. Don't play with the further possible. You can use, this time, then come and back. Yeah, otherwise you won't do that. Okay.
It's not wild roses want you to be free.
These are the things that sway and pass. These are the things that sway and pass. These are the things that sway and pass.
Hang on.
The minute you finish your introduction, give it a quick zoom. Don't take it now. You get the early stuff there, and then you become part of them rather than after said. Take it once more for a minute, just before your line. Very nice, everybody. Everybody's concentrating. Everybody's looking around. I can see it in your eyes and your faces. You're thinking. Great. All right? From the beginning of your
Your love, so sings the lone cowboy, who with the wild roses wants you to be free.
These are the things that sway and pass. 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 These are the things that sway and pass.
You can't just stop singing and stand like a pole whoever's doing what, private artists, basis, sellers, you listen, you pay attention, you react. And they bring life to what's going on all the time. Otherwise, it's not like these days, over. And that's what keeps them intrigued. Each one of you is a performer. Don't think I'm in the chorus. You're a human being in this town. And these are your friends that you grew up with. All those things. See what I'm saying? And that brings life all the time, feeds life. And they go, oh, who are these people? You know what I mean? Okay. So just before a couple of measures where we stopped, and you'll get used to me, I'll finish that up, and then you're on your own. But if I don't point these little things out, you all know them anyway. It just takes an eye like mine with 104 years experience to share and remind you of what you came to.
So last time you had us taking character and moving and mingling right as the wood block started hitting before that little acapella section, and we moved until the sky cattle horses at measure 41. Do you still want that?
Look at us. I don't want anyone to trip or fall or slip or slide. I love it. Put it in safe. This is a very dangerous place to work on. It's not easy at all. So I'd rather, good question, I'd rather you safe, and if you need extra time to get where you have to get, never rush. Rather put your hand up and we'll stop and work it out. Alright? For any talent. Right. So I see a hand, you say.
License are here 34 hours. We're on license, right?
Yep.
Okay. So the movement that we're talking about is within the
Reaction of getting up, getting down, moving.
We get it.
Okay? A good question, thank you.
Page 11, I'm alive. Antonina,
Is it possible to open a door?
I can't hear you.
Can we please open a door for some ventilation?
Thanks, Michelle. Let's do this one. That one will blow Maria out soon.
Okay.
Not what's
Thank you.
okay, page 11. You sound really good. Make sure you're with me. Marina's with me, and she felt like it was behind. There's a distance between you and the piano, and so it's going to sound a little bit behind, but don't be behind. Okay. Top of 11. 2, 3.
These cattle horses press us
Would you read the narrator female part in number 2?
Me? Let's talk about Matt.
Joe, do you want to do any change for this next one?
My notes could be over here.
Yes.
I thought, what's written here is Diane says, let's talk about Matt, but then I
Yeah, but
say.
she's not here. Would you mind saying?
Oh, yeah, no, not at all. I just wanted to make sure that he knew that it's not actually me saying it.
Right.
Right. But then I'll be singing the Born in December business. So my notes tell me to go here and then cross while I'm singing
To
Born
go
in
there as
December.
Diane or to go there as you?
Me.
Character.
I don't know what Diane's doing, but I know Diane's saying, let's talk about Matt. And then I can walk over while singing Ordinary Boy, Ordinary Boy. So that I'm here by Born in December if you want.
No, do
Or I
that-
can start here.
Do the move that you had before.
Okay.
And Diana's over there, is she, Cheryl?
I don't know what she is. She's not here yet.
No, I mean,
She was before.
she was there, right?
They were
Yes.
there.
Okay.
And that's fine.
So, Joe, do you want them to do any change for the second movement, or do you just want them to keep there? I think it's fine to keep them there, just a question.
I have a,
You want them to stay for the second movement?
What's the second movement?
This one here.
ordinary boy. I have a concern about that because we go into semi-chorus in this about 6 pages in.
All right, so if we're going to go into semi-chorus,
So 2-part.
where are all the semis?
All over.
They're parked out.
So, where's the semi-group 1? So semi-group 1 can all move together and I'll find a place to put it. Semi-group 1, go together.
We go there, we did.
What?
Do you have a preference as to what part of the stage you want to
That's
sell?
what I want to do now. So I need all persons into the group.
Okay, once.
So go to 1. 1 make a group. 2 make a group. I'll put it around 2 and 4. Are you sure? No. We can be Okay, so are you all in the right groups now? Group 1, Travis? Group 2?
It would be so nice if you didn't look like 2 players.
Is there group 3? There's just 2 groups. Okay. Can you get back to the song? And from there, how do we get from there to the next? Music or this? So there's no speech.
Can you clarify, so we brought my attention on what page 42, the semi-chorus is actually singing the bottom stave, but earlier, it looks like the semi-chorus is singing the top stave. Yeah. On page 35.
You all know what parts you're singing.
Yes.
So you should do that.
Who
Who doesn't know, please?
Who doesn't know which chorus they're in?
This is on the top country. Anything musical you want to address?
Yes. When it's beginning begins to get in the da 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 sopranos. Oh shoot. Wait.
17.
Page 39. Oh, here we go. I can't
Split
read
on
it.
41.
I can't read it. Page, sorry. In part, there's one part where the sopranos take liberty with the tempo. Don't do that.
Correct. And you're talking about the very first piece that we just finished.
Page
Yes,
17.
thank you. I knew where you were.
Okay.
And a couple of other quick notes while we've stopped. Did any of you ever feel unsafe, or I can't get there in time on a trip, or I forgot where I'm going, or whatever? Stop. We all stop and we look it up. Everybody needs to be safe, know where they're going, everybody else needs to know who's going where and why. And this is a very difficult stage to go stage. So we have to be exceptionally careful of where we are, what are we planning, or looking down so we don't fall, hurt ourselves or anybody else. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Very important, yes.
So as we navigate through this, I'm wondering if, just as a rule of thumb, we should try to avoid going up and down stairs, kind of, and just sort of stay on the same level but moving.
Not
Or
necessarily.
not necessarily. Okay, I just kind of want to get an idea.
Some of you are very comfortable doing everything.
If you, any of you, feel absolutely hysterical about moving, they won't have scores, right? They'll all.
No, they will.
Oh, you will have. We didn't have scores in the old days. Okay, so that makes it difficult because you've got a score.
Yeah.
Which means it's very difficult to move and sing and video.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? So, if at any stage of moving you don't feel safe, raise your hand. And you all stop and you work out what's the problem, where you're going to arrive and what you have to do it. Safety first. Safety first. You're the people that are in your path. Music standards, and you are the people kind of anyway. Yes,
We have a cue when we begin to move to our second position for the second meeting. We're in music.
good question, and we'll work that one out now. So can we go back to end of the previous thing into the new thing now? Is that what you're asking about? Because when we finish the previous thing, right, everybody needs to know we're now going to move. And do you see why we're moving?
It's your problem.
No,
I'd rather than move and then sing because of this very difficult status.
my memory is that we sort of meandered to our new positions with alacrity and friendship. We were being, not talking to each other, but gesticulating to one another.
But Cheryl, will that be after the last piece are the things that swing?
Yeah, it's just before Ordinary Boy. You'll get maybe 5 seconds.
Okay.
Any other questions about this?
More of a comment. My notes say that we did our bigger shift, our bigger movement, after Diane's solo. To us, he was Matt, and we have 1, 2, 3, almost 4 measures before he went camping, he went fishing to move. And we're not singing during that time.
It's really not a measure.
Because otherwise, if people are moving for, let's talk about Matt, and And then we have this dead space, and then ordinary boy, trying to find our bitches. It's probably gonna be messier than if we move, well, yeah, it's going between measures. It's page 27, and those rests on page 27. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we did.
That was the brilliant idea you came up with last time. That's what we did last time.
Yeah, space.
Okay, the difference is, to us, here's how much time we have. To us, he was Matt 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Da da dee da 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 and
He went camping.
that's all the time you have. Can you get from point A to point B that quickly from where you were?
And if you hardly have to know, and do not rush, and do not hurt anyone, and do not fall. So let's try. Even if it's a small move. Watch. Yeah. It's a very small move, but it's still a move.
But is this also what we're trying to move into our groups?
Where was Diane? Over there. Okay, so I'll be Diane. I'll be here.
And then I find that because I just do you want okay. Where are we going?
I'm going to before Diane. Everybody is having to be patient. All that very important, more important than the music. Your lives are more important than the music. You understand? Because the music needs you. Yes. And never be frightened of asking a question or disagreeing, saying, I can't get it. Or that's too slow, too fast. I can't say it because I'm not doing it. Can you see? Yeah. Yeah. It depends how many people are going to be across
That's
the
true.
area.
But this is a safe place to move around on if there's just a corridor there.
All right, let's do a group by numbers. Here we go.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
Eileen is the cover, so she'll be singing it tonight. She's singing Diane.
Now, did you move while she was singing, while Diane was singing, or not?
So I moved at the beginning of this song. I don't know where we're starting right now. Are we starting at the end of the opening, at the end of the first movement?
We're starting before Diane starts her piece.
Okay. So by then I am here, but you said you wanted to see me get here safely. I think I am the one who is moving, like I will move here, and then I will sing here, and I will sing while I am moving here, and then I will hand it over to Diane, and then she will sing, and then
Does
we
she
will
not
move.
sound the same? Is that the first time she's singing?
She just has a spoken.
Well, she has a spoken line at the beginning, and then she sings, you knew him, and then I sing, and then she sings, you knew him as Matthew, to us he was met, and then we move. So you said you wanted me to sing you the
Everybody, find a place to seat, so we can sort this out without just standing and getting tired. Just find a place that's comfortable. Where do you walk first? You're in the group, Diane, please.
I am. I'd love to be right. She'd love to be you too.
Okay, so let's go back to just before we ended where we were, which was what?
These are the things
And all these things that sway and pass, top of page 20, last measure. Stand, please. You gotta stand. Let's go. 3 and 4 at. We're a little slower there. 3 and 4 at.
Let's talk about that.
Ordinary Lord, ordinary Lord, ordinary Lord. Born in December in Casper,
We're in lines, straight lines, so if we here and it looks like a choir that didn't get situated very well. Can you mess yourselves up a little bit? Same thing over here, it's a little thinner over here, but those are the 4 beats. So if we go back to his name was Matthew Wayne Shepherd.
We're already in our prior 2 positions.
Okay. All right, his name was? Shh, focus. 3 and.
His name was Matthew Shepherd. One day his name
really to me, really a partner. And everybody else can help. You know that it's going to be coming. So you just sit there and it's a look.
We can, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
which is easy.
Oh, sorry.
Now, I'm worried about having this chair.
I think you should go during the Harvard's.
I don't want you to
He shouldn't move before. I know, so the age.
I like to put you on the chair with you. Because
Let's move the left. I will sit right there and.
no, I don't
Prior to, so that the chair should be this.
And that's for looking at see something in the or just everybody looks and please give people fun. Stuff like that. Yes. Okay. Step forward. So then you step forward. And you help them. Yes, but I mean, we don't have it.
I understand.
He needs to be further.
Oh, I see what you mean.
She's up here.
Where are you? Now I'm trying to get Morgan in front of you. And so now can you cross over to there? And then worry about using the wheel. That gives her.
So then you're pressing this.
Try that across again. From reading word before we do it, please. What was the piece before we started?
Go back to where we were.
Go back to reading word.
And then the first part.
This down to here. Actually, we're going to make that mean fasting means actually.
Can somebody tell me where we are?
We're on the last page of the first piece.
22.
And yes, while we're waiting, if ever again you're not sure of what the idiot is saying, or where I want to be, how fast I want to be, or I can't get there in time, I have to know this. You can't work it out. Work it out. Each little thing in the brain. And all have to do safety first. All. And this is a dangerous place to go. So wear safe shoes.
Bottom of 22, last measure, altos. 3 and.
These are the things that
Together.
These are the things that sway and pass.
Let's talk about math. map. That's,
You, Diane.
when that's done, we move.
You do, Diane.
Yes. All right, could we please do, these are, that last measure, please, again? Remember where you are, were, and are going. 3, and.
These are the things that sway and pass.
Let's talk about Matt.
Ordinary boy, ordinary boy, ordinary boy. Born in December in Casper, to our father and our mother, and he, my younger brother, his name was Matthew in a shepherd. And one day his name came to be known around the world. But as his mother said, "Can you hear his Matthew?" Just he was met the He went camping, he went fishing, he went hunting for a moose. He went places, he went stories, and especially Dr. Seuss. He wrote books with illustrations for the papers on the street. And he left them in each mailbox till he learned it was illegal. He made friends and he wore braces and his brain was rather small. He sang songs his father told him.
Or also, seconds.
He was my son, my firstborn, and he was my friend, my confidant, my constant reminder of how good life can be, and how Matt writes about himself in a notebook.
You get one measure. Notebook.
Yeah, I'm walking around, right? So I can.
All right, let's go at 34 again. 2 measures, Melon in your hand.
What's your first line?
I am funny.
I am funny. And it's introduced by Matt writes about himself.
Yes.
It's introduced by Matt writes about himself in his notebook.
Yes.
Okay, right at the top of page 34. 3, 4, and.
Matt writes about himself in a notebook. I am funny, sometimes forgetful, and messy, and lazy.
Focus on
I am not a lazy person, though. I am giving and understanding.
You're right at, I
When
love
he starts a solo again, you focus on what he's saying and you listen. And it tells you how to react when you listen. So just take it a measure or two before you start again.
Okay, how about, I love Wyoming at the 5/8 at the bottom of page 37.
I love theater, I love good friends, I love succeeding, I love pasta, I love jogging, I love walking and feeling good. I love you and driving and music and telling and smiling and jogging and journeying. I love movies and eating and flossing too. And tossing and driving and walking and jogging and kissing and learning and bells and music and selling and climbing and being nice. I love theater. I love theater. And I love to be
Let's start right at 48. And a 1, 2, 3,
Bravo. Getting much better at this. Bravo. And bravissimo. Thank you.
So in your next section,
Yes.
solo, Diane's solo. And what you had them do was sit.
Right.
A bunch of the folks who were able, like all the kidlights, came out and just kind of sat around and kind of looked up as she's telling the story.
Who's playing Diane tonight?
This is Eileen.
Oh, you're Eileen
She's
Diane?
the covering, yes.
You're covering, okay. So we've just finished Ordinary Boy, right?
Right, we go into, we tell each other stories.
what leads us into that?
What we just did. Ordinary boy, ordinary boy. And then, can you just play, please, the opening, Marina?
Number 3?
Yes, please. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's in on the 6th measure. Joe, so here it is. Third measure. So there's 4, 5,
There's 6 measures.
she comes in on the 6th measure.
And during her song, is it a complete solo?
Complete solo.
That means we can get all of you during that 6 measures. You can comfortable places of sitting, leaning, whatever's close to, so you can yeah.
We don't want to take it.
No.
Only God knows, and she's not sensible.
Okay.
We're running in here. Okay. All right, so this is a solo, right? How many measures is the solo? How many pages?
It's like 3 pages, and on the next page, the choir comes in. I am open to tell the story. 26 measures. 20.
All right, folks, you've got 2.5 or more pages. So, this is a solo, right? And is it a solo talking to herself, thinking? Or is it
She's
talking to
kind
someone?
of saying, this is what we do. You know, we're a community.
So that's direct communication. That's direct. You know what we do? We tell each other stories, we do this. So make them the community. But so are they the community. So the community is, like those communities, you're the community. Find a comfortable place where you can lean on something, sit on a stick, and watch that thing behind you. So find somewhere that's comfortable and you have to say, like, he's leaving, you go to school, you guys are there, you guys are there. Oh, God! So you have
Anna, Michelle, are you comfortable getting down on the floor like that or like this? On this side of
But your attention is on the story.
Just down.
That's where your focus is. And
Maybe
you,
Michelle, I lean over a little bit, Michelle on the other side or something. Just sort of looks like the kids who are listening to mom and pop. I am over.
Before Lady and Maddie were on the floor, so they'll be here.
Still works.
but who's your thing to do?
It was a
For a chair?
Could you sit on
That chair's got to be a permanent.
what?
This chair has to be a permanent.
No, it's not possible for you to get down on that ledge, right?
It is possible, it is definitely possible.
That would be a good place for you to do nails. Why don't you try it? Do you want to try it?
They're not too low.
We'll try it.
It has to be practiced. You can't go to the back. Look out. How many steps it takes to do? How long it takes to do? Who's been that space for you so that they can do this, etc.
That will be remembering where to go.
That's right. So let's do that. That's part of that.
All right.
We're not going to use this.
Thanks, Jim.
So, where were we going to start? Here. Now, from here, when you start. When all of you finish what you're saying, you're singing, and go into this relaxed listening to the just do.
We moved at the first beat of the first bar of
So
this
can you
piece.
go to where you were before you started moving anyway? And if you need help, you need to work out who can help you and then which places.
Okay.
And then it's difficult for you to get from there to sit on that stage. Is it possible? So can you see that? But remember, your book's going to be open at the right place. So that's the attention is the right place. And you can see Sheila.
Yeah, you can see me fine.
So can you move down to about in the middle. And this is your home.
We're gonna put a little sign.
Right? And so he's there to help you, she's there to help you, he's there to help you, she's there to help you. And so these persons you need this.
For the walk back and forth, but otherwise, I mean, if I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna use this tomorrow.
You can't have that. Which one is the easiest? This one? So you might have to do it this way. It's only going to be more than our way. So how long is it? You know,
That's my role.
and I'm giving you these responses. Not able, anybody in the world. Look at it. Also, if you're comfortable, look at it, move that. Say, hey, what do you here? And that goes for anybody. If somebody needs help, you won't be able to smell it unless they ask. Can't get it, can't see that, too right. You have to know. Everybody on stage knows why they do what they do. That's what rehearsals do. So that when you've got it right form, you look asking questions, saying, this is new here, didn't understand that. Oh, what are you talking about? Put it in English. That's all. Guys, so this is good.
Okay, Jill, we need to
Yes,
start. So can we start right at We Tell Each Other Stories? And they have 6 bars. Have you moved yet?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that just means Michelle and Mary, and
Do you want to just go to station?
yeah. So I think Joe's already said it, but while she's singing, she's telling you a story.
We tell each other stories so that we will remember. Try and find the meaning of living our days. Always telling stories, wanting to remember where and who we came from. Sometimes there's a story that's painful to remember, one that breaks the heart of us. Still we tell the story, we're listening and confessing what we have forgotten in the story of our song. We tell each other stories so that we will remember. Try to find the meaning.
Tom LaHue is reading the next recit. Jim, would you read it, please, tonight?
Laramie, southeastern Wyoming, between the Snowy Range and the Laramie Range, Tuesday, October 6th, 1990.
Joe, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 measures to change if you want them to. The next thing is Michael doing Out and Alone. So it's the fence solo. I think they're good here.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is mine?
He's here.
There, right where you should be, center stage.
Should I come to the fence?
Take a step slowly in because you've got 6 measures before you start, right?
Right.
So don't get there too early.
He has 9 measures. There's 6 measures under that recitation.
Thank you.
Matthew attended a meeting of the University of Wyoming's Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Association, then joined others for coffee at the College Inn. Around 10:30, he went to the Fireside Bar, where he later met Aaron McKinney and Russell Henderson. Near midnight, they drove him to a remote area, tied him to a split rail fence, beat him horribly, and left him to die in the cold of night.
So, what we're, Tom, there's going to be a microphone for the soloists and a microphone for the narrator. So, at that point, we didn't have that. It'll be wherever we need it to be. Probably right where Michelle is or something. So you could come up, and then we were just saying that would be the perfect time for the tenors and basses to get in position.
Are we changing?
Next question. Sopranos and altos, stay where you are for a while. So, where would you like, how would you like tenors and basses to be?
What is it?
They do.
Okay, so the monastic moment comes.
That actually just,
Yeah,
since Milton is kind of stationary, the tenors are right there, the bass right here.
choralizing that chord.
Yeah.
So,
It's a group of monks.
yeah, how many monkeys?
Yeah.
I think most of you are quite clear. So,
For sound, I would like to have them.
here, my friend. So put them where you want them. So all the men come to the fence. Where are the basses? Where are the tenors?
Another one back there.
Okay. So, since the basses are the part of the notes, they have to be in the balance.
Do you want to try that
Yeah.
transition? And Tom, oh, where's Tom? There you are. And you come up to the imaginary microphone and speak from there. That'd be great. So do you want to go back to your
Go back to
position?
your places, everybody.
Try to hear the recitation over the music?
Oh, good idea.
Thank you, Melanie.
There we are.
Yep. So when Marina will play like the first measure, Tom will walk forward, gentlemen, and then let's have the gentleman begin on the second measure. So Tom, as soon as the music starts, and there's there's nothing under it except Marina. Okay, so we'll take our time. All right, here we go. And now you can begin it, and Tom, you can begin to speak.
Tuesday night, Matthew attended a meeting of the University of Wyoming Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, Transgender Association, then joined others for coffee at the College Inn. Around 10:30, he went to the Fireside Bar, where he later met Aaron McKinney and Russell Henderson. Near midnight, they drove him to a remote area, tied him to a split-rail fence, beat him horribly, and left him to die in the cold night.
Step back into peeps.
I tightened my grip and held The truck was the last thing he saw. Tears fell from his unwinking eyes. I cradled him just like a mother. I held him all night
So we're going to have risers, and I'd like you to be visible, but not prominent. So you won't be obviously back there. And it was very nice. Thank you. So we're approaching Brexit. You want to try what we sort of talked about?
Just give a note. Ladies, can you spell for me the word most?
What?
Spell the word most.
M-O-S-T.
Say most.
Most.
This is what I heard.
Are you all marking this in your scores? Yes. Good.
So can you sing it for Cheryl now? Most noble.
Most noble evergreen. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Bravissimo. Right, next thing.
This is we have a recitation. During the recitation, actually, I think we should do this during the music. We have the recitation and then the music. And those of you who did the show before will remember that the tenors and basses were placed in a V. And on the outside of the V, in these two triangles, were the sopranos and altos. So, I think you feel really comfortable with Corsica. Do you want to give that a try? Sure. So, yeah, Bill.
I remember from the video, everybody turned their back to the audience. And then it was a turn altogether. For the
At the end of the recitation, we all turned. And then the beginning of the protest, we all turned back and then went to the beat.
I think we came out of somebody's spring, you know.
So, when did the V begin?
At the beginning of protest, okay?
Everybody was really
So were
fast.
you in the position and when the protest started, you turned on Corsica, you turned around? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it says snap. We snapped.
Good. I don't have a note when we went. All right, Joe, you want to place the tenors and basses first, and then we'll do. I'm doing the recitation.
Good woman.
I'm hanging out.
Okay. So, have we got all the men or some men absent tonight?
Some absent.
Okay, so can you remember where the absentees are? How many are absent?
David, how we've got Art out and
Tom McHugh
Tom McHugh,
and Bob.
Bob.
Yeah.
So three, we've got one tenor.
All bases or some
Yes.
tenors, some bases?
All bases.
All bases.
And one tenor.
Okay.
Three basses, one tenor.
So,
That's the one.
so I'd like, where am I, how many tenors have I got?
Three.
3 tenors. So can we have tenors being the V of the arrow?
Yeah.
So tenor, tenor, tenor. Quickly.
Jim at point, Sebastian on facing, facing this way. Milton will find out. How about Jim right here? And Sebastian beside Milton.
If you can't get that cross, if you can, yeah, it says you have to do that with this cross. But then like this, so if somebody can help you with this book, maybe you do the move. Have the book by roll. Everyone get a roll. See what I'm saying?
Jim's right here. Milton's there. Sebastian's here.
So
A little bit closer to
this is the beginning of my V. You're in front of everybody. Clearly behind. But look,
safer for you.
your shoulder and his shoulder must be. Yes.
There's a key on the,
Yeah.
of a boat. You have another
Ah! So we've got another tenor. Ulysses tenor. We'll throw you in. Whoever's tallest can be here. And the four of you.
Ulysses, can you just come for a minute?
Come and be a body. Don't say. Be a body. So what we're trying to do is to make it a V.
So what it's going to be like a wedge. So you're in, you right up close to Jim. Sebastian's up close. Scott,
Just adjust yourself. I don't want your mother.
so Scott is there. Scott a bit, Scott's right there. It sticks back. So it's got
Do you want us to count like this or forward? Okay. My shoulder in line with his neck, and so, okay.
all right.
Can you roll out your 4? 1, 2, 3, 4 there, John's room. Yeah, is anybody absent tonight from the team?
Yeah.
We've got 3 bases missing.
Oh,
So
well,
one
very hard to sort of.
Let's just leave this for you. So right here, this side, the sopranos are over here. Sopranos, can you come here, please?
See what we're trying to do, we're trying to make it it's like the head of a Buddha. It's like a V like this. That's what I'm trying to create.
There's 4 for sopranos.
Except one fella. All the things we were doing. Good. Everybody, not just them. Okay, so are you? Okay. This should be a straight line, and this should be a straight line.
Should we move like I-3 road move back?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make a V.
Okay, so
1, 2, 3, and 4. And if they're not enough, it's just axis straight.
Sebastian and Milton are the second.
no. This is in the second.
Cheryl, do we are we right now planning on Tom being here at art meeting in the center back here this
Yeah.
fall?
Are we missing a third base?
Yeah.
Bob.
Oh,
Yeah. So Bob will have to be probably behind John.
okay, Bob.
Okay.
Well, that's
The Lizzie's. And just kind of get closer to the base.
This has got it.
Stand right here. Wherever the blank is, the recitation shall be, because it's not stated. Yeah, I can hear you.
Susie needs to stand up, Mike, so she can.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know.
I just fly.
All right.
She's only 36.
Altos, you're not quite, it's kind of not very, not very wedge-like. Gail, can you step back beside Lou, please? Shoulder to shoulder with Lou. Barbara is going to move in toward Darlene.
And do you want me to be in?
And Eileen, can you, just
2,
make
3,
your
4.
face
That's
come
a
up,
good shape.
everybody. Melanie, can you get between Jeanette and Eileen so I can see your
I thought I
faces?
was. Like this?
Almost, yes.
It's hard when we haven't got.
I don't know what you need.
You're good. I just need your face. Joe,
Yeah, sure, Joseph.
would you like to come out of the picture? He's going to tell me, I
I
know
thought these were mine. I thought, how do I get on your chair? This is Ulysses.
Everybody smile, say, help me, Rhonda. All right, so at what point do we turn around?
We didn't have time.
Turn around.
We came in at a rush.
So what I have written is that we turn up stage and discussed after the recitation, then we pivot on our right foot and turn down stage over the right shoulder right when the song starts, and then we move into position once it starts doing the da 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 da.
Okay.
At measure 4. But that would be a really quick transition.
So the turn up. So how about if we do this? How about if you get in position? This is not a wedge. You guys have got to get tighter out of this. So let's do this. Let's have Susie read, and then we'll have this. No.
Do you want us to get into position while she's
And when
speaking?
Susie is done reading, boom, you on your right foot pivot, right?
That's what it says. Well, it says turn down. I have turn down stage over right shoulder, but also pivot on right foot, which makes no sense in my body. We have
At what point did we move from 77 to
right church. Yeah, we were upstage and then we went like this.
That's right.
So let's do this. We'll try this, and then we might, then we'll get accustomed to moving. So Susie will read, and at the end of the recitation, everybody knows where your right foot is, right? So I'm going to pivot for you. Just watch. No, not yet. We aren't right now. Get ready, and we do it in such a way. Shh. I'm going to clear. I don't know. Let's try this. We do it in such a way that it goes like this, and Michelle, do this with me. Ready? Go. That everybody's foot comes down together. Turn around and try it. Ready? And.
Getting there. This time was slow, that time was on the beat. Absolutely.
So, Susie.
The next morning, Matthew was found by a cyclist, a fellow student, who at first thought he was a scarecrow. After several days in a coma and on life support, Matthew Shepard died on Monday, October 12th at 12:53 a.m. At the funeral, which took place on Friday, October 16th, at St. Mark's Episcopal Church in Casper, Fred Phelps and the Westboro Baptist Church protested outside.
So now let's try it with music.
So we should be facing the back while Susie's reading, correct?
No, you turn your face, you turn around in disgust.
Okay, got it.
After Susie
Thank you.
gets done reading.
The whole thing again.
Yes.
The next morning,
Whoa, we
Sorry.
gotta start the music. Go.
The next morning, Matthew was found by a cyclist, a fellow student, who at first thought he was a scarecrow. After several days in a coma and on life support, Matthew Shepard died on Monday, October 12th at 12:53 a.m.
Stop. Is that when we turned around before? No.
No, we are upstage
Okay, great.
during this recitation.
Here we go.
At the funeral, which took place on Friday, October 16th, at St. Mark's Episcopal Church in Casper, Fred Phelps and the Westboro Baptist Church protested outside.
It says right after that ends, right on the first beat of a protester, we pivot on the right foot to turn downstage, over the right shoulder, look up at fence, because the fence had moved up then. And then we move to our places on the measure 4.
So you've changed from being, it's not that you're sympathetic, because you're turning into
protesters.
Yeah. All right. Okay, everybody looking toward the back, and on the beginning of da, 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 can you just turn and pivot, pivot right there? And we'll time this later. We're just trying to figure it out now. And we're kind of playing to see if this is going to work or not. And good job. I'm on page 80, the last measure. And 1, 2, and. Now we go from that to keep it away from me, which we're not going to do tonight. Because nobody had a chance to look at it. Do you want to, the next thing is that kind of da 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 da, the kind of jazzy one, keep it away from me. I'm going to clear all this stuff. That's it. So what if last time everybody left the stage? Yeah.
When did we find our way to these positions? Because we didn't track
really.
when that
I
happened.
want to figure out how they get from where they were to
And when?
Yeah.
I think we need a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Take 5.
All time.
Take 5.
Have a break. Thank you all very much.
How's your knee, man?
I'm good.
I know it'll get better.
Did you get the email section? The base section?
Huh?
Did you get the email about the base section?
I don't think I did. Oh, just a half hour.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Sure, I'll be there. Jim will be there too. But he's not. Did you see?
Did you study?
I did. And I was just wondering if see how they I studied before she, I mean, after she was big, before she was super big. Her name was Judy I happen to be just so anything. I'm just help me in this life so parallel to it's mostly just kind of I mean, some of it. That was, those times, especially, yeah. I know exactly. I know we lived it with the house. Yeah.
I see them in
So I think it's gotten more plentiful Oh my God. I mean, I just don't really know. I don't know. It should be great. Call me if it's not great. Just and I'm using the volcano.
Oh my gosh, no, we go to Dave and his back. Yeah. I have to really short hands by putting it on his back. He has what's the one right?
C3, 4. So the whole 3, 4.
They're down here, Lamarche. But he just had an MRI and it showed that they were bulging out one side. He's always known something. Now they've confirmed it. Now he's going to physical therapist to do exercises to kind of get his body to go.
I had the surgery. When did the child get talking to my mother. That was 86. And he told me at that time the doctor said it was good for 10 years and we probably need to come in and get it
My daughter was born in 85 and she's 40. So that was 39 years ago.
Yeah.
You're doing great.
Everything works.
Well, you've taken
It's so good.
I remember when you became of yourself. I'm just like, look at these cheekbones. Jesus, and, you know.
So happy. I'm so happy.
It was pretty amazing. But I think that helps everything. You walk light.
You let me sleep better.
And Dave's a biker. Not only does he have his condition, he has a bike in a certain position. His back is
I totally understand that because he's stretching.
Yeah.
And he's giving it room here.
And they said that's the worst thing, because I was telling them, bend over and touch your toes and come up. And he goes, oh, that's the worst thing to told him. That's just cold.
Isn't that weird? Yeah. This whole I had me exercising too, but I always felt like I was compressing. Isn't that crazy? I've never figured that out, but it worked pretty good. But I just, I should be going the other way.
It's counterintuitive.
Because I wanted to stretch my spine. So they.
You would think it pulls your spine apart to relieve the pressure. But it's different. It compresses and makes the bulges go back in. I missed that day. That's cool. I didn't go that day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God, she's a work
There were several people in my physicians, and they were getting double degrees, you guys are insane.
You've got to be genius.
But, you know, they were also doing this was way back in the day. I went to Santa Clara.
Yeah, oh, great school.
Yeah, it's a great school, except it was so expensive. I had a chance of putting on for 45 years.
Yes.
But no, I chose to go to Santa Clara because it was easier on credit. And I came out with $210,000 in debt.
Oh, man, did you start out in like that with the 2010?
I
King.
Oh.
David is, he picked up my house. So, you know, how lucky am I?
When you have a first class.
And I love my practice. I never retire. I
Don't.
love my
Little.
Yeah, Dave's 72. Oh, see, so you've already turned.
I'll be 75.
Yeah. But I'll be 74 before you turn 74. Because my best friend is February.
Oh.
She turns 6 months before.
Yeah.
I know he's looking at her. If you can do it. Our generation, we're lucky because we have good health care. Most of you have heart surgery. And the technology
Technology now is there, and I don't know about this, but my in the summertime?
You know he does.
We got on our horses and we left. I mean, for a day, and then we'd come back and you know, at dusk or something. I never worried about it. So we would just sell the horses and go. We'd go to the lodge, go to the park, grew up right there. So, my brother had a little pony.
I was the fact that I had a new dining table. Like, wow.
I mean, this is fabulous life. You know, a lot of fun. Quality control. So we can look at the country. Happy Valley.
That was really funny.
Great things.
all we had to do is put on the
That would change the upbringing.
You know,
and for us, it was like that. We had a horse because it's so big. Granite Creek Road was like. So we immersed. And so we could go instead of going up, going down Granite Creek and then up Reservoir to go to Happy Valley School, we went over the hill to Happy Valley School, and then up the hill, and then down the other side. And we would hobble the horses in the creek, and they would run around the school all day until the school was over. And we'd ride them around.
Fairy tale.
I get it. It's just so grateful.
I know mine were schools. So they were so I'm in summertime and we went.
Good.
We didn't have a lot of space. We would go to, my dad was an art teacher. So we just went to places and learned stuff and saw stuff and did stuff. It was just like, yeah, we're pretty.
In the summer, once it's been involved, another mom did. Some we do the missions, or we go to the Pinnacle. For some reason, we always wanted to go south to Big Sur or something. We go to the Pinnacle. Just the five of us. You know,
when you say that would be your brother?
My brother, and my sister, and me, my mom. And they just take us off. They would take us. They go to Canada next week and stuff. She never did it. We just get there.
Say, Livy.
They do.
Use a branch with some twigs on it, or a toothbrush.
They paint a lot of different. never knew.
Then you learn, right? And you don't resent.
No.
You don't resent.
Great.
Joe's gonna think about how we get from there to here, what do we have. It was different last time because we were all on a level space. And we're not gonna be that level, you know, you asked about where the hay bales are gonna be, we don't really know. If you remember looking at the pictures, and now you all have the video on your servers, so you can look at that. I think there were some here, and then we had the tall risers in the back, and just things around. We moved around a lot, and we've got the luxury of doing that here too. So I never dreamed we were going to have this much space, but we do. So we're going to go on to number 11 right now, which is page 94, and that's Tom LaHue. Jim, would you mind reading Tom LaHue's next thing? So we can kind of see the mood that we're going to go into as we go into the fire of the ancient heart. And so, Michael, you want to get a place for that too. Where are you, Michael?
There's a solo in between where we are now and this piece.
Yeah, we're going to do 94. And then we're starting on page 94.
Yeah, I think it.
Okay.
Where are we being at page 94?
Yeah. We don't really know yet. We don't know yet. We're just going to. Okay, does everybody know, or should I finish my sentence?
Finish your sentence.
We don't really know. So we're going to just do it from here, and then we're going to move to Fire of the Ancient Heart, which we don't know what that is either. But let's get this recitation out of the way, and then maybe we'll know then. Maybe Joe will know then. And Michael, can you, while Tom is speaking, in this case it's Jim, can you move kind of into your period of, your spot of indignation? Okay, here we go. Tom and, or Jim and Marina, here we go. Go ahead.
It starts at bar 11.
I'm sorry.
National media began to broadcast the story. As the news spread, many people across the country gathered together in candlelight vigils, moved to silently speak for life over death, love over hate, over light over darkness.
What I want to do, and I know this is not your thing, but like Susie's with somebody else's, I want the piano at least a little like light over darkness, light over death. So that
The first beat.
punctuated. But we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Let's take it from the country gathered together. And Marina, let's take it at measure 11. As they spread the news, many people across the country. And at measure 11, Marina.
As the news spread, many people across the country gathered together in candlelight vigils,
lights that are LED lights, and they have a little thing on the bottom. Rather than have real candles that are burning, I'll bring those. I have like a blue million because I bought them for on a priority. So, Joe, do you have any thoughts about how you would like this to be for this movement? Sorry?
I can't remember what they did last time.
Do you want to hear my notes?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Enter hip hop, like a mist cloud, spread out. Position 12 by Bale.
What?
Enter like a mist cloud, spread out, and then I wrote my specific position by the Bale. Okay.
Well, we haven't got bells in our heads.
Not yet.
Because there's the jazzy quartet is before that rest that.
We're going to be coming.
So we were off stage for that jazzy thing.
Right.
And then the recitation happened, and then we came in and missed.
Yeah.
My note says at the beginning of 11, since we were off stage, we come back on stage to the pre-Kreuziger positions.
Okay.
That's exactly what mine says.
Okay.
So that was up there.
To the pre-Kreuziger position.
Right.
Okay, everybody hear that? Okay, so let's do that, just for fun. And at 11, Marina plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 measures, I think it is. And then you speak, right, on measure 11. So that's 10 measures. So if you could move from this to your pre-Kreuziger position in those measures. And you have a lot
So
of time.
I'm guessing when we're actually going to want to do that is in the really long outro after Kreuziger.
Yeah.
We have we have a whole page of music.
Page 85.
Where nobody's singing.
Right.
So I feel like then we're going to want to go there before that solo with the trio backing up, right?
And I've got exit no rush, slow procession.
Slowly leave stage.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think this is
should
where
we
we
try
go
that at
slowly.
85?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marina, we're back on page 85.
85.
And everybody knows where your pre-Kreuziger position is.
After the Kreuziger, you start exiting stage, right?
Yes. All right, here you go, Marina.
Slowly, take your time.
Then we have the Keep It Away From Me music. And I guess did you just stay there for?
We were completely off stage.
Yeah.
So we'll just be here.
We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do. We could just move it all back and just give this whole front area.
Sit.
Yeah, we'll move it back and people can sit on the risers or we'll figure that out. Okay. So now we're at Fire of the Ancient Hearts. So we're already in our pre-Kreuziger positions. Melanie, what do you have about number 11?
I have is that we're still during the recitation. Once we're in our positions, we're still during the recitation. And then I have be the flame for cultivate this candle over to the flame.
Okay. All right. I promise I'll bring the lights next time. Okay, here goes. Why don't we just start with Michael again? What have we done?
Number 11?
Number 12.
Okay.
What have you done? Hark, thy brother's blood cries to me from the ground.
Come this candle, let to the flame, call to remember, enter the flame.
All our flames now swaying and free, all our hearts now moving as one. Every living spirit turn toward peace, all our tender hopes awake.
Call by this candle, led to the flame, call to remember, enter the flame.
With me. We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart.
We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray his heart. My heart. Your heart.
We gotta be better on it, folks. So sopranos, we all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart. 4. We all betray. Here go the sopranos. 3 and 4.
We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart.
4.
We all betray the ancient heart.
4. 1
We all
and
betray his heart. My heart. Your heart. One heart. His heart.
The fire brave.
Tenors, we gotta be ready. So you get 1, his heart, 3, my heart, your heart, 4. In each moment, okay, it's gotta be right there. Where's my tenors? You're June. And Milton, where are you? And Sebastian, where are you? Okay, so, good. Once again, here goes sopranos. 2 and 3 and 4.
We all betray the ancient heart.
We all betray the ancient heart.
We all betray the ancient heart. We all betray the ancient heart.
And
We all betray his heart. My heart. Your heart. One heart.
In each moment, the fire rages. It will turn away and disband. In each moment, the fire rages. It will turn away and disband. In each moment, the fire rages. It will turn away and disband. In each moment, the fire rages. It will turn away and disband.
100 veils.
Good. Joe, I think, where's Joe? Standing.
Also, don't forget the S's and the T's are very important in those words. So don't just spell S's and T's and D's.
You stand up where you are, and let's see how the placement is for this. Because it needs to feel like, even maybe the first row came forward a little bit, so that you're a little bit more dangerous to the people who are sitting behind you. Tom, can you and Jim come out? Michelle, come out. Melanie
As if you're antagonizing, challenging.
There's also a long time when I'm not singing solo. Should I fade back into the choir parts?
I don't know if we have to have you so predominant. You've got that wonderful big voice. If you put you more in with there, I think you're right. There's no reason that you should be a sore thumb.
Remember, we're going to have a riser up there for the soloists. Because from the back, you can't see, or you see the person's head in front of you in this place. So he'll be elevated as well. And he's going to, there's the microphones. And we'll know that better once we get all that. Okay, so if you're happy with this can be the position for number 12. Okay, and then number 13.
So we come to that position after the recitation, number 11 recitation?
Yeah.
Right before.
Yeah.
Can we do a step?
Oh, that's a great idea.
I'm
That's
sure
like
you
candy
can
glass.
step. Angry step. Without hurting yourself.
Could we just do the stomp there? Yeah. We do it from.
So practice it so you don't hurt yourself. That's all I want.
How about called by the flame? Bottom of page 109.
And charged with murder, kidnapping, and aggravated robbery. The first 26, 1999. Both were convicted of the murder and sentenced to 2 consecutive life sentences.
At this point, sprinters and altos the centers and bases should get back in your position, and sprinters and altos should melt back into the risers and the hay bales and stuff, so the men.
Never walk backwards on stage, you'll hurt yourself.
And tenors and basses come forward like you did before in the summit circle. And as sprightly as you can. without hurting yourself. So the next thing we do is we'll pick our spots a little bit better and more quickly. So your heads need to be up, your books have to be up, and we need to be equidistantly spaced. So David more toward Mark, John more toward David, Scott over. Good. Milton, you have to move. Okay, have that again. Done? So,
You all worked very, very hard tonight. Thank you so much.
great job. Great job.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
So, we will not be here on Tuesday. We'll be over at the other building.
Tuesday?
Thursday, whatever I say. Tuesday.
The other Thursday.
What building is it?
At the upper room on the Plus campus.
I keep thinking of the Last Supper in the upper room.
See?
Could be.
Things to work a little bit on the blocking though, because you're at the point where you need to sing it, not just sitting in a choir. So we need to put, if Bill and who helped Sebastian can deal with these, and David maybe deal with the fences, and everybody else, if you can put back the chairs, and we'll have a run.
Well done, everybody.